What's good, family? Welcome back. We're going to get into another collective reading for today. We're going to get into my 3-card pool. So we're going to go ahead and start with 3 cards, family. Remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to start off with, okay, you have lead. The number 4 at the top symbolizes being grounded in some kind of way, family. Let's see what else you got here. You got to step away from the crowd, showing up here in reverse. Or some of you may be saying in situations that you know you shouldn't. Let's pull you one more card here, family. All right, you have refused to see, showing up here in reverse. Okay, so the first message that I see is the type of leader you are. Okay, you can't be an enabling type of leader who afraid to speak up for what's wrong or right, because are you really a leader when you do that? Okay, this is the first message that comes out. Let's get some clarification on that lead card. Okay, family. Again, remember these are collective readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, family, let's start with this lead card here. You got the moon card showing up here, symbolizes some form of illusion, okay? So just like the first message that came up, some of you may act like you're a leader, but it's an illusion, because when it comes down to it, other people run you, okay? So if you're going to be a leader, you got to make sure you're making good decisions for everyone, okay? We're going to get into this next energy. Step away from the crowd. Now, I feel like some of you are having a hard time stepping away from family and friends that don't serve you, family and friends who actually throw you off track. Let's get some clarification here. Yeah, the Hermit card. I feel like you need to spend more time alone, spend more time focused on you, because I feel like you surround yourself around people who's not encouraging where you're trying to go, okay? The next energy we have is refuse to see, okay? It's showing up here in reverse. So I feel like some of you seeing things a little bit clearly. The number 2 shows up here. So this could be seeing things clearly when it comes to like a relationship or something like that. Let's get some clarification. You got the 9 of inspiration. I feel like some of you see that you may be trying to build with someone who ain't trying to build with you because they don't got the ideas like you. Okay. You can't make people think and be like you. Okay. And then some of you be like, okay, if you won't think and be like me, I'll just do it myself. But don't overwhelm yourself with trying to do it yourself when you got other people around you that depend on you. If they depend on you, especially if they're grown adults, they need to put in the work. But one thing about it, don't make them do what you do, because everybody don't got the same passion as you. But if you got people around you, make sure they're applying yourself in the same extent that you're applying yourself to what you love to do as well, okay? So let's get into why these messages are important for you today, family. All right, conflict and defeat. With the lead card, if you don't get out of that illusion, it will be some form of conflict, because how can a leader let other people lead them? It's going to be some conflict. Every time you see a movie where somebody else take over, they overthrow the king, okay? They kill his ass. So we don't want that. We don't want the conflict, okay? We don't want someone to take your throne. So stand up for yourself, family. Do what's right, okay? And don't let the people around you do what's wrong to the point that you enable them, okay? You can love somebody and correct their mistakes at the same time. The next energy, you had to step away from the crowd, clarify with the Hermit card, raise your vibration. So I feel like some of you get around people who lower your vibration, okay? You got to learn to be strong by yourself before you start surrounding yourself around certain people, okay? Being to yourself is your superpower right now with the Hermit card showing up here. Okay, and the last energy we had, refuse to see, and clarified by the 9 of inspirations. The refuse to see in reverse is saying some of you eyes are open and you seeing certain things clearly. The 9 of inspirations talks about completion of an idea. You see who on your side. You see who really believe in your goals and your ambition, okay? Your eyes are open clearly. You see who may be hating on you. You see who maybe been hindering you lately. Let's get some clarification on this. Peaceful resolution. Okay, and in this situation, it may not be a peaceful resolution. You may have to be strong and firm with someone to let them know how you feel, especially if you've been trying to create something and they've been along for the ride, but they haven't been putting in anything. It's time for you to, speak up for that. And it might not be pretty, because people hate when you take the pacifier out their mouth. When you take the titty out their mouth, they hate that shit, okay? So let's go ahead and get you an angel card to wrap up your reading for today, family. Y'all get down in the comments and let me get a yellow heart if any of these messages resonates with you today. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already, family. Angel message for my collective: loneliness. You earned all your stripes. And that's a beautiful message because from the beginning to the end, okay, you had the lead card. This is telling you like you can lead. Okay, you can trust yourself to lead. Okay, because if you don't, it's going to be some type of conflict. If you don't trust yourself enough to lead, somebody will take your spot. Okay, also in the raise your vibration, it talked about spending time to yourself. You don't have to go along with the crowd because you're different. Okay, remember, loneliness. You've earned all your stripes, so you don't have to hang around people to prove anything. You also had that refuse to see, and then that nine of inspiration to clarify symbolizes like your eyes are being open to certain things. Okay, you see who's for you and who's not for you here, and you know that it may not be a peaceful resolution to separate yourself from them, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to prove anything to anybody, prove anything to anyone, because you've earned all your stripes. You put in the work, and that's why you're a leader. But you gotta be a leader if you're gonna be a leader. Don't let everybody else lead you, because you will lose your throne. Okay, this is what I see for you at this time, family. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gives you some form of clarity as you go through the day. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already, and if you would like to book a private session with me, the information will either be in the comments or the description section. Family, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, family.